Another victory at home. 9th highest attendance in A&M history, 3,390 folks here today. How does this one feel?
Actually, I was going to go, I didn't actually know the attendance was that high. I just heard how vocal they were. That was the first thing I was going to say. It's just, I'm going to give props to our student section. There were just so many times throughout the match that we started playing a song and all of a sudden it wrapped up and the whole student section was still singing, and I'm like, oh, this is cool. It's cool that we have this environment where people are there supporting us, but also that are enjoying themselves. So thank you to the student section today. In regards to the match, I told our team afterwards, just our number one trait is grittiness and finding ways to win, and I thought we did just that tonight. I didn't think it was the prettiest game, but we found times when we needed it and we had it. And that's one of the most important things you can look for in a team.
Talking about defending set points and even match points, if we look back to Texas, this team just seems to have it when the moments get the tightest. Is that something you guys train in practice, or is that just something you guys are growing as the season's growing?
Yeah, we talk a lot about our mindset, the use of a breath. We talk a lot about putting things in the cookie jar in terms of past successes that we can lean on when we need them. And I think we have all of those things, the ability to take a breath, the ability to stay in the moment, the ability to realize when my mind's going somewhere that it's not. And I thought they did a really good job of that tonight.
And then in that fourth set, everything's starting to click.
Yep.
Offense, defense. What were you seeing different from your team there?
Taking care of little touches, and I thought there was some randomness on the court to start the match, and we started to clean that up as it went on. And I thought the fourth set was perfect of that. We talked about 3 specific things, and I can't remember exactly what they were to get rid of that randomness, and we executed. And when we do that, that's when good things happen. It's not, I don't know, magic fairy dust that makes teams good. It's execution about the little things.
I'll open up the rest.
So I was going to ask, last week you guys beat Texas in Austin for the first time in forever. How important was it for you guys to come in here and say, okay, we may have gotten that win, but we need to stay locked in and focused?
Yeah, my number one concern when we beat Texas was this match. And there was a lot of time off in between. There was time to get rusty. There was expectations all of a sudden that come from beating Texas, and there was this ability to go execute the way that we did against Texas, and we needed to do that at times tonight, and we got there. So
I guess I should ask one more thing. This game reminded me a lot of the Arkansas game. You know, you guys start off kind of slow, then you win the next 3 sets. How important is it for you guys right now to find consistency going into this last month of regular season?
yeah, we had some themes throughout different months, and October was making sure that we conserve energy, or before that, to make sure we have one of the best Octobers this program's ever had. And for me, November is setting the tone for what the postseason looks like. And it's playing the way that we want to from beginning to end. So it's one of the things we've talked about. It's one of the things I think our team has self-admitted that we need to start off a little bit faster. And it's something that we're working on.
Ave, we'll start with you, then we'll go to Ifenna. A little slow in the start, but pulled it back 3 straight sets. What was your guys' mentality moving as we got further into that match?
Yeah, so something that we talk about a lot with our team is grit. Like, we talk about being gritty, not giving up, and I think that really showed through those sets. Something that we struggled with in the past is getting a slow start, and so I'm really glad that we flipped it around. After that first set, we just looked at each other and we were like, all right, it's time to go. No more messing around. So we really leaned into that grittiness and really turned it around quickly, so super proud of us.
Yeah, I agree. We knew coming in that Alabama is a different team than the Alabama from last year, so we knew it wouldn't be an easy match. So we knew there would be moments where we'd have to fight, and I think we did. We leaned on each other and got through.
And then Ifenna, we'll stay with you, especially towards I believe it was the second set or third set when it got really close towards the end. When you were down 2 and they had 2 set points. That was in the third set.
Yes.
What was your guys' mentality facing those set points?
Yeah, I think just staying calm, leaning on each other, like I said before, just making sure the things that we learn in practice, the things that we implement into our game and playing style, we go back to those things instead of, everybody going off on their own or, yeah, so we just focused on staying together, staying calm, cool, collected, and just keep playing volleyball.
I think also realizing that we've been in a lot of situations like that. I think we're a very, very good team under pressure. I mean, of course, talking about the Texas match, we were down in the 5th set and came back and won. And so I think we do a really good job in high pressure moments. So I think we all looked at each other, took a deep breath, and we're like, okay, we got it. Just another one. So I think really trusting ourselves and trusting that we've had the experiences to pull us through something like that.
Sweet. And then Ave, for you, both of you, defensively, Sean today. Ave, nice.
Defense.
20 digs, second time this
Ooh,
season,
let's
third time in your
go.
career.
Let's go.
What were you seeing there defensively today?
I was just trying to get touches. As simple as this is see ball, get ball. You don't know if you don't go. So I think honestly, just like the simplicity of it, of just go get it. Yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say.
And Ifenna,
Yes.
tying career high solo blocks with 3, 5 total on the day.
Come on.
What were you seeing at net?
Honestly, like the same thing. Like you kind of just take what you see, you know, like if a hitter has like a tendency to like cut back or something, you like see their hips, their shoulders, like usually, you know, it doesn't like take long. You just kind of dive, make a move, just get a touch, honestly. Like I'm not trying to stuff the ball. If I do, that's great, but like just getting a good touch so my defense can work behind me.
I'll open it up.
Thanks, bud.
One thing I wanted to ask you guys really contributed to this game in different ways, you know, whether it was kills or assists. What do you guys do to kind of stay locked in on different sides of the ball and just contribute overall?
I think just leaning on each other. I mean, I know her and I, like, we always look at each other, make eye contact, like, hey, I got you. And I think that that's huge because, again, we do contribute in different ways, but, like, I know she's got me on the block and I've got anything behind her.
Right.
So I think just finding people to lean on is really, really big, and I think our team is really close, so that makes that really easy to do.
Yeah, just very well said. We all look to each other, we all love each other, care about each other, and we all like play for the same goal. So just looking at someone next to you and just knowing like you want the same thing I do, like I can lean on you, you can lean on me.
And then for me, finally, I want to talk on the importance of this match because obviously high emotions coming out of Texas. We have a 9-day break, and then Alabama. We'll talk a bit about the mindset coming into this one after such a high of Texas.
I think first off is that everyone in the SEC is a good win. Everybody's good. So we came off of that 9-day break, like, all right, we're back at home. It's time to show up and it's time to put on our performance. And I think our biggest thing that we were trying to turn around was not having a slow start, which unfortunately I feel like we did again. But we're aware of it. We're moving on from it. But just really pumped to be in front of the 12 man again. I mean, there's nowhere like home. So I think we did a really good job of, racking up that win at home and moving forward. So I think the bounce back from the Texas game just proves that was a win that we should have had.
Right, yeah.
Sweet.